Welcome to Cookin' in the Canton kitchen. Today we're going to be experimenting with one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. That's cheesecake. And to put an interesting spin on it, I've invited owner of Bizzy Lizzy Bakery, Sheila Rae, to show us this wonderful recipe.
Good, we're gonna make cheddar chili cheesecake.
Now I'm a little scared about the cheddar and the chili part, but I know I love the cheesecake part.
Well, if you like the cheesecake part, you're gonna like the chili part. This is taking a sweet product and making it into a savory so it can be served as an appetizer. It's great for the holidays, but it's great for any time because it can be made ahead and it actually gets better with time, just like cheesecake does.
Excellent.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it in the mixer again. Easy thing, simple thing to use is the mixer. If you don't have one, I highly recommend it because I do use mine all the time. In fact, I have 2 of them because I use them so much. So we're gonna put our cream cheese in there.
How much is going in?
This is 16 ounces. For every 8 ounces, it's an egg.
Ah, okay.
Okay, and that's the same in making a regular cheesecake. So 1 for 1. So 8 ounces to 2 eggs. Okay, so but eggs are the last thing we're gonna add. Very important, okay? So we're gonna take our cream cheese and we're going to add a cup of sour cream. Okay.
So 1 cup of sour cream.
And we're gonna let this start mixing on slow just to kind of incorporate it. And that cream cheese is a little firm, but I'll still show you the kind of the direction we're going here. It's gonna be a little harder to mix up.
And how many appetizers will this make?
This makes a beautiful pan like this that can be cut into for 15 or 20 people.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Great for a party.
Yeah, perfect for parties. So in this, and I see my cream cheese wants to stay together, so we're gonna break it up just a little bit. It's a little cold. You do wanna make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature. I did have this setting out, but as you know, Michigan and weather, it's a little cool out. So it still took a little bit longer. So we're gonna mix this up. I think it was only 30 degrees last night, so bringing it in the car. All right, so in this, we're gonna add some sausage, and this is already cooked off sausage. Browned off. So we're gonna add that.
And how much of the sausage?
A cup is a nice amount.
Okay. Perfect.
This is one of those things that as long as you do the cream cheese and the egg to the ratio, everything else is whatever you want.
Okay, whatever you're in the mood for.
Right, and actually I open up my refrigerator a lot of times and just go, oh, horseradish, oh, that sounds good. Or, once you learn the basics. All right, in this, I generally am going to use 2 jalapenos and some green onion, but I discovered a really fun little way to do this. These are salsa packets. So again, time constraint. Friends are coming over in 30 minutes and you need something to make. If you have cream cheese, you've got an appetizer.
Awesome.
So we're gonna add the whole packet.
Whole packet, okay.
Okay, this is mild. Okay, and this has in it tomatoes and onions and seasoning, garlic and all that.
Already all in there.
In my typical recipe, I would add onion, garlic, and jalapeno peppers.
Gotcha.
And you know it when you're using jalapenos, if you want the heat, make sure you get the membrane. And that's one thing people don't understand is there's heat in 2 parts of the pepper. Oops, make a mess. It's in this membrane and then in the seed. So you kind of want both.
I never knew that.
If you want some extra heat, okay? So then the last step to this is you're gonna add a tablespoon of milk. And this is, again, not actually even has to happen. If you would forget it, life would go on, trust me. And then the trick to making the perfect cheesecake is most people say, add 1 egg, whip, 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 whip. Add 1 egg, whip, whip, whip. The problem with that is cheesecake is not a strong structure. So in the oven, when it's baking, it comes up, but then when the heat source is gone, it goes down. So the actual trick is just to add them. Don't overbeat at all, okay? So we're gonna put 2 eggs, and remember it's for every packet of cream cheese, 8-ounce packet of cream cheese, it's an egg.
1 egg.
So we're just gonna mix it. And for time, I'm just gonna speed it up. I do this really on low and just wanna get it mixed in here. But I wanna show you what it looks like. Okay, kind of get the visual of it, what you kind of see. This is what it looks like then. Okay, so you want to make sure that the eggs, this I would beat a little bit longer just to make sure my eggs, but I also would have beat my cream cheese a little longer to get it set up, okay? So we're gonna then, it would be put into a pan, And I use this type of pan. This is actually a Demol flexible pan, and the reason I use it is nothing sticks to it.
Oh, great. So you don't have to worry about greasing it? Or
Usually it's a springform pan and you have to pop the side. Well, this is much prettier than a springform pan.
Sure.
And you don't have to grease or flour it. So you pour this in, and I'm just going to step that step, and I'm going to have you turn around, and right next to you is one that I brought.
The magic of television.
For us to show.
Ooh.
And this is what it looks like. Can I have you bring that other tray too?
Sure.
Okay. The trick to this is you use this plate as your bottom, this as your top, and you just tip it over, and you shake it.
Oh, wow.
And that's
what a neat trick.
And there's no oils or anything. Now, generally what I will do if I'm going to serve this as another appetizer, if I want it to be different in look, I could have put breadcrumbs in the bottom.
Sure.
If I wish, but I don't think it needs it. So I'm going to let you taste and see if you think I'm correct. The chips are right here.
Awesome.
Oh, the one I did forget. Oh my goodness, I missed my step. I add cheese. A cup of cheese to this. So I'm sorry.
No problem. All right.
All right, see what you think.
Now
this one is a spicier one than the mild, but this is a spicy salsa.
All right, here we go.
Do you like cheesecake in a savory world?
Very much so. That is awesome.
This is really fun. You can do chicken and go like a Mexican style, or you could go like a Chinese style. You know, you could add, there's all kinds of variables once you learn the basics though. Okay. So you tell me, do you remember how much was to what?
1 cup to 1 egg.
Right, 1 8-ounce cream cheese to an egg. Perfect. As long as you remember that, you can add anything you want. I usually do 3 packages of cream cheese and 3 eggs, and then I just make, but this is a 2 egg.
This is so tasty. And I can see where you could experiment and you can try different things.
Right. As long as you know the basics. Everything about cooking is about the flavors, the savory, the mouth experience. Again, if you don't taste it, if you can't experience it, why eat it? And that's really what we're all about.
Oh, this was incredible. And if folks want to learn out more about your business.
Bizzy Lizzy Bakery, they need to go to BizzyLizzyBakery.com. We are in stores all over the area. We are at the Canton Farmers Market on Sundays. There's 2 more winter markets, and then there's the summer markets. We were there all summer. And we have a Bizzy Lizzy line, which is our Bizzy Lizzy cookies, which are high in fiber, high in protein. And then our new muffins, which are just going haywire. Granolas are amazing. We do vegetable-based granolas. Beet and dark chocolate is very popular. Banana, apple, peanut butter.
Oh, fabulous.
Getting into pies. Everything we make at Bizzy Lizzy is flourless, though.
Oh, good to know.
Right.
Oh, well, thank you so much. We've learned so much today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching Cookin' in the Canton Kitchen.